Hey everybody, I just wanted to give you a quick backstory on how I actually got started in online retail. Now, I actually got started in retail back in online retail back in 2002 on eBay. So I was on eBay buying and selling just like everyone else, not thinking of it necessarily as a business, but pretty much got started on eBay back in 2002, just having fun, no big deal. Now, it wasn't until 2008 when that housing bubble bursts. Um, my family and I had to sell our home. It was just a very trying time for us. I had just finished directing a film. We were actually excited about the film. We had high hopes about the film. The film actually did wonderful, just as expected. Unfortunately, our distributor just took all of our profits, left us, the cast, producers, and everyone just hanging, put us in a dire strait. So we had to sell our house, move out of California. So during that time, eBay was was there for me. I became a top rated seller on eBay, not just because I wanted to treat it like a business, but because it was out of desperation, guys. So I sold our television, I sold couches, I had people coming up from all over the place picking up things. So I actually became a top rated seller back somewhere around 2008, selling things in our home just out of desperation. So, but eBay, I can tell you, was there for me. It would be times where I would be praying for things to sell. That's how bad of a situation we were in. And then I would hear that famous ka-ching. Next thing we would get a sale, and it really just helped us to pack our bags and leave. We had to move to the Midwest with my wife's family. So it was a very difficult time for us back then. Fortunately, we were able to get back to Los Angeles. My goal was to continue to pursue my acting career, possibly a directing career. I just really wasn't sure. But the bottom line was eBay kind of helped me get through that. And so I stopped eBay after that and worked on my acting career. And then I just wasn't feeling it with my acting career. I just felt like I wanted to do something different from with my life. I was getting older. I just didn't like going on auditions. I just didn't like that whole process. Plus, I have a family, a wife and two kids. It was very difficult for me just I don't know. It was just something about me just sitting on an audition with kids. And, I know that's the game, and I commend all my friends for still being in it. But I always felt like there was something better for me. So, but, I'm an entrepreneur, always had an entrepreneur spirit. I decided while I was in between the stages of life, trying to figure out what I was going to do, I ended up getting into the blogging business, getting online. I had over 100 domain names. I was overseeing about maybe 50 celebrity blogs, doing very well with that in the meantime. And so most of the income that I made from that was off Google AdSense. And so that was going pretty well until Google changed its algorithms. And it kind of just threw the whole business off, and I was kind of like back to square one. I always felt that like I had a purpose online. I love being online. I'm kind of geeky, like that, to where I just like just doing things online. And so I was hoping for my blogs and everything to just be super successful. It did for a while, but the algorithm changed, and it just kind of messed us up as far as our places in the search engines. And so back in those days, I made my money through ads, through Google Ads. And so that just changed everything. I decided basically to go back to school. I wanted to pursue a degree in psychology, and possibly social work. Anyway, hopefully, to make a long story, I can talk, y'all. Y'all know that. But anyway, some of you don't. But to make a long story short, I decided to go back to school to earn my degree in psychology. And basically, I was going to junior college, had one more class to go. I was just about to transfer to a four-year college, one class away from getting my associate's degree in psychology and social and behavioral sciences, when my wife's sister contacted me in my finals week and said, "Hey, I heard you used to sell on eBay. Can you sell this old book on cowboy guns or something?" And I'm like, "Okay, I'll sell it for you." And she said, "Oh, just you can have 25% of whatever you make." And I'm like, "Okay." So anyway, I opened up my old eBay account and ended up selling this old book on guns for close to $200. It was actually $178, and something just hit me, y'all, and I was like, I just, I mean, that was just so much. The money was just so easy. I was like, you know what? And I told my wife, I said, I'm back, honey. I want to do this again. Wow, look at that. And so basically, that was right around 2012, 2014. And then I told my wife, I'm going to turn this into a business. So basically, that's pretty much how I got started. I got went just just went all out on eBay and became a top rated seller again, but this time I treated it like a business. And I began to sell photos, antique and vintage photos. I sold even my autographs. It started selling like crazy. And just everything around the home. And it turned out to be just a blessing for me. Now I still have that one class to go because everything just took off. And but I was in finals week, and so when that took off, it just kind of like paused everything on my school. Which of course my goal is to get back to that. But in the meantime, that's just wanted to just give you an idea how I kind of got started. From then after that, I just got into selling on Sears, Amazon, Jet.com, Shopify sites, Overstock, and just a whole bunch of other stores. And so it's really taken off for me. But that's pretty much in a nutshell how I got my start in online retail. Hope that helps.